Hello, welcome back. In this module, I'm going to talk a little bit about more of how I set up my modules and how I organize like the overview, the objectives, the placement of objectives, and looking at some of my assignments. So I want to give you kind of a look on this side. I know when we first started in the beginning of this self-paced tutorial, I showed you my documents for creating my course. So now you're going to get a chance to see what it looks like from those documents. So the first thing I start off with, and if I go back to this is the way my module looks, but I want to jump back so you guys can see from the beginning of, what does it look like? So in the last video, we talked about the start here. We talked about module 0. So this is module 1. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And this is always my introduction, my overview. Every section starts off the same. So for each one, it's titled, module 1, because that's what, Canvas uses modules. So I use modules. Units are the larger chunks and the larger pieces, but I always number them M1 through whatever it is. So that way it's clear for the students. In module 1, it always starts with the overview. It has the objectives and then the assignments. So that way everything is linked, nice, clear, easy for students to get into. I also place the readings in a tab so that way they can get directly to their readings and work on the readings. And again, links for those. And then I usually create a presentation for each module so that way there's a presentation for them. And then it's a Google slide, so it's embedded as well. And within my presentation, I put videos and other text pieces in it as well. So this is what the opening slide always looks like. And then from there, students, when they go to the next, then they are into their assignments and to other materials. So for this one, this is their portfolio. So it walks them to their portfolio assignment. I try to embed media into those so that way if there's pieces that they need to think about, or if there's like some help pieces, this is a one on teaching them how to create a Google site, but any materials I try to put them there as well. I also try to use different headings so that way it's easy for them to follow. Again, for every section or for every assignment, there's always a rubric. So looking at kind of the next piece, this one is, and I talked about this in the other video, but the technology adoption movie poster. So these are the assessment pieces that I'm using. So for this one, they're creating a movie poster. Then in this one, they have a Flipgrid that they're doing. And then it keeps moving the same way. To show you one other course real quick, and again, starting with start here, module 0, and then going to module 1. It's when we kind of the same design, but you'll notice for this course, we kept everything pretty much standard. This is a senior level course, so we want to make it so that students knew what to expect every week. So you'll notice that they always had an overview. They had, in the week 1, they had a Flipgrid, and following weeks, they have a Yellow Jig conversation. They have a partnership toolkit and a affinity group discussion. In this one, they have a case study. So it rotates the week. So that way it's kind of the same flow and the same thought. It's just a little bit different, but somewhat standard every week. So this week, module 3 is similar to module 1, and then module 2, 4, and 6 are similar. So 1, 3, 5, and 7 are similar in this course, but kind of a rotation. So if we go in, show what this one looks like a little bit. Learning materials, again, same structure overall. We just add a little image there, which was kind of fun. But again, objectives, assignments, and the overview up top. For this one, we added in interviews. So instead of having just a book and resources, we interview people from within the community and ask them a variety of questions. So these are my interviews. Outside of that, we do have their case study. So the case study that they're using, and then for their toolkit, which is their assignment within their portfolio, these are the readings. So this is the way this one looks. And then if you click to the next page, it will show you the assessments that we're using. So again, the Flipgrid intro with their rubric. And then on the next page, it talks about the case study they're going to be reviewing. And there's 3 case studies that they could choose from this one. And then from here, there's a form that they use to fill that out, as well as a rubric. So same general design. What you want to think about when you're designing your course is how will your course be laid out, and how do you keep it organized to where students week after week kind of know what to expect and where to find the different materials. Have a good day.